Hello, I'm Scott Gray with Excel Realty. I have an awesome new listing, but rather than me telling you about it because there is so much to this house, I thought I'd have the owner, Francis Ladd, go ahead and explain it to you.
Yeah, I am Francis Ladd, and we are here in south of Weston by 1 mile on Sand Creek Highway, and it also tees to Ridgeville Road. We are wanting to sell this house because after living here 34 years, it's becoming too much work for us because we have 10 acres. We have pool, we have garden, we have yard, and it's just getting too much for me to take care of that, all of that. I grew up in this area. Matter of fact, I grew up in the house next door to us. This was my dad's farm. We, me and Cheryl, we actually bought 10 acres from my dad out of the 50 acres he had on this side of the road. We ended up living in a trailer for 10 and a half years on this property before we built the house. I started the house in 1987. I worked on the house for 2 years, and we moved in 1989. It's a post and beam house. It came from Blissfield. And what we did is we had them come out and erected the structure, the post and beam, and that is the frame of the house. All of the outside walls then are nailed onto that frame. They are like a CPS panel, a super insulated panel. Also, all of the outside walls, there is no thermal break in that insulation because there is no 2x6s in these walls except around the windows and doors for nailers. My favorite part, the energy efficiency of it. I love that part because of the fact that it takes very little to heat and cool this house. For the first 32 years, we used the fireplace, and I have a backup heat system that works off from our freshwater hot water heater. And that is on the first floor, and that supplies enough heat to heat the entire house all the way up and all the way down. Also, I have right now solar panels and wind turbines, and those will supply, actually they were designed to supply 80 to 90% of all my electric use per year. You go out and you never see any smoke coming out of the chimney because all of that smoke is burned up in the heat absorbing mass like an afterburner. So it's very, very clean. And after 10 years, I did have it professionally cleaned. That year I burnt totally Austrian pine for the whole heating season. They came out and cleaned my chimney. They had a half a bucket, 5-gallon bucket of fly ash is all they could get out of the whole system. And no creosote buildup. That's how efficient it was. I asked him at that time, how soon should I have you out again? He says, if you burnt what you said you did this year for the heating season, he says, maybe 5 or 10 years. So I just been going on a 10-year basis of having it inspected and cleaned.
No, might want to look.